Okay, coming up is what's new.
What's new? What's new? What's new? What's new?
Okay. Yesterday happened to be Africa Day,
Mm-hmm.
and in the spirit of celebrating Africa Day,
Right.
we're looking at some books on African freedom.
Mm.
The first book we have is Coming to Birth by Marjorie Olude Magoy.
Okay.
And this is a novel about a young woman who is coming of age at a rapid social change at the time of rapid social change in Kenya.
Hmm.
It can be found. I'm looking at the hard copy right now, so I believe anybody who wants to find a copy and read can find it for themselves. I really wish I could go into the book, like go deep into the book, but we don't have a lot of time.
Mm.
So the next book is A Grain of Wheat by Ngugi Watsiongo.
Okay.
And this narrative takes place in a space of 10 days before independence celebrations in 1963 and captures the anxieties that linger in each group, reviews what has been lost and gained as black majoritarian rule succeeds colonialism in Kenya.
Okay.
So this is a book that narrates in the space of 10 years before independence celebrations, before Kenya regained independence.
Right.
That's what the book talks about.
Okay.
The next book we're looking at is Jazz and Palm Wine by Emmanuel Dongala.
That would really be nice. Playing jazz and sipping on palm. No joke, guy.
So this book is a collection of short stories of African literature by the Congolese writer Emmanuel Dongala,
Mm.
situated on both sides of the Atlantic.
Okay.
So navigating between Africa and America from the communist experiments and ideals that defined the early years of political independence. Africa mysticism to the trials and tribulations of African America during the 1960s, framed in a profound fascination for jazz music, in which the author finds equilibrium and foundation.
Mm.
So he talks about all of these things: communist experiments, political independence,
Right.
impact of brutal and repressive dictatorships, set on the fascination for jazz music. I'm thinking about how it would be. How does he talk about all of these serious things that happened
Right.
at a point in time in Congo, set on a tone of jazz music? This will be an interesting read.
It will be.
A very interesting.
Imagine how
read.
jazz is, really slow, calm, and everything.
Yeah, jazz,
Sipping jazz and palm wine. Sounds like a title.
Controversial things.
What?
Jazz is the best mood to talk about
Controversial things, yes.
And the next book we have is Harvest of Skulls by Abdurrahman A. Waberi.
Harvest of skulls.
Harvest of Skulls.
Skulls, like the skull.
Like
Oh.
skulls,
This
skulls.
is harvesting. Yeah.
And this book revisits the genocide that took place in Rwanda in 1994.
Right. The name says it all.
Yes. It delivers an original narrative, but at the same time is a journey through a turbulent continent. The last book we have is Fight for Freedom, Black Resistance and Identity.
Okay.
And then the book examines some of the different strategies employed by black people in Africa and the diaspora
Right.
in response to European domination and exploitation. Some of the strategies that was used.
The maths and the calculations. We know all those things.
Maybe the ways that the Kwame Nkrumahs and
Yeah.
all of those people were able to fight and all of that.
We need to get those blueprints and know if we can actually do the same thing.
Yeah, so all these are books on African freedom that people can find and they
Okay.
read for themselves. I mean, if you're a Pan-Africanist, if you're somebody who is now becoming Africa conscious, or if you're already an Africa conscious mind,
Yeah, if you've
These are-
decolonized yourself.
if you're looking
Yeah.
to decolonize
Yeah.
yourself, these are some books
Just
that
just bathe yourself in the pool of decolonization and you're good to go.
these are
Yeah.
some books that you can read. I'll be sharing the list on our website.
Okay.
As well, so they can go check it out. That's all.
Super. Thank you, Mommy. The show was Africa Daily on Africa Global Radio. Amazing moments right there. And of course, you can catch us tomorrow, Thursday, 1 to 3 p.m. GMT, right here on AfricaGlobalRadio.com. If you missed the live one, well, later on demand, you can listen